Peugeot's third-generation family hauler braves the 7-seat class with hybrid power and new interior tech. Was 2020 for the year of the 7-seat SUV? Kia started it off with the all-new electric EV9. Skoda followed soon after with the second generation of the Kodiaq, and both Kia again and Hyundai refreshed their piston-powered models, the Sorento and the Santa Fe. Despite its wealth of brands, the Stellantis group sells only one such car in Europe, the Peugeot 5008, so it couldn't stay behind and duly also launched a brand new generation at the tail end of the year. It's based on the new STLA Medium platform, and, as with most new products from the group, it's available with both electric and ICE power. Here we will focus on the more affordable hybrid version. Design and styling. The 5008 is effectively a long-wheelbase Peugeot 3008 with a longer rear overhang and bigger boot. As such, it is based on the same STLA Medium platform. Expect many more new cars being launched in the near future to use it. It was designed primarily for EVs and can accommodate some very big batteries, but it can also accept combustion engines. In the 5008, as in the 3008, that means there are 4 versions on offer. There are 2 electric E5008s with 73 kilowatt-hours and 98 kilowatt-hours of usable capacity, and 2 hybrids, 1 plug-in, 1 not. The plug-in hybrid uses the familiar 1.6-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine that we have known for years, here with 148 bhp, but the electric components are new. It swaps its torque converter automatic for a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic with an integrated 1 to 3 bhp electric motor. This is fed by a 21 kilowatt-hours battery for a range of 48 miles. That's arriving later in the year, however, and since the electric E3008 was the subject of a road test last year, we will focus here on the standard hybrid version of the 5008. It uses the new hybrid system that Stellantis has been rolling out across many of its models over the past 2 years. Power comes mainly from a 1.3 bhp, 1.2-liter 3-cylinder turbo petrol engine. It's an engine that has seen service in many PSA and latterly Stellantis products, but has recently been reworked following reliability issues caused by its wet, i.e. running in the engine oil timing belt disintegrating prematurely. Instead, the current version has a timing chain. The engine is assisted by a 21 bhp electric motor that is integrated in the dual-clutch gearbox, here with 6 ratios. It is often described as a mild hybrid, but the motor can drive the car by itself, which makes it a standard full hybrid, albeit quite a weak one. Styling follows on from the 3008. In fact, they are identical from the B-pillar forwards. Like on the smaller car, there are plenty of neat details, such as the hidden window rubbers, the silver D-pillar trim hard to see on our silver photo car, and geometric wheels. Those rims are 19 inches in diameter on Allure trim and 20 inches on GT, except on the hybrid model, which always runs on 19 inches wheels. This is most likely to counter the ill effects of being saddled with a torsion beam axle at the rear, while other versions benefit from a multi-link setup. Interior. Peugeot has gone for a concept car vibe with the 3008 and 5008 and pulls it off. The tiny steering wheel, floating widescreen, tall center console, and use of interesting materials and fabrics give these cars a really special ambience. While the small diameter, low-set steering wheel remains an acquired taste, it's better resolved here than in earlier Peugeots because the gauge cluster screen is positioned higher. Taller drivers would be wise to opt for the 1,100 pounds leather seats, since this is the only way to get cushion angle adjustment. However, it is quite a style before substance design. There are very few physical buttons, and you're instead referred to the touchscreen, which can be quite laggy and doesn't have permanently displayed controls for the climate control. It's possible to put them on the home screen, but they then disappear when using phone mirroring or the navigation. You might hope that the iToggles, a bar of user-customizable shortcuts, would be of assistance, but they are quite limited in what they can be programmed to do. Weirdly, adjusting the temperature upwards or downwards by 1 degree isn't among the options. The 5008 also disappoints when judged as an MPV replacement. While the Hyundai Santa Fe has hidden cubbies and shelves everywhere, The 5008 is no better served for cabin storage features. The second row slides and reclines and can be manually slid and tumbled out of the way quite easily for third row passengers to get in. It offers 20 mm less legroom than the Santa Fe. Although 785 mm is still plenty, it means that there's less scope for the second row to be slid forwards to give more room to third row passengers, who have 30 mm less legroom than in the Santa Fe with the second row in its rearmost position. They also don't get the Hyundai's amenities, such as a USB port or climate vent. The boot is slightly smaller than in the Hyundai 2, but it does offer more useful underfloor storage, including space to put the luggage cover when the third row is in use.